Hey guys, welcome back to FitX Gaming's Redstone Tutorials. Please leave a like on the video, I'd really appreciate it. Also, my channel grow. Now today I'm showing you guys how to build my 3x3 lava door. Now, I built this because a lot of people asked for it after I built the 3x3 water door. So it's pretty much like the same exact build. It pretty much is, except with a few add-ons. So let's click the button. As you can see, the lava door opens up, go inside of it. Then we go over here, we click the button. Well, you can click the button on each side, but now the lava door will close. Now, it takes forever for lava to fall. I can't make it go faster, guys. It's lava. Lava falls extremely slowly. But there you guys go. That is my lava door. As you can see, it opens up. And it closes just fine. Boop. So let's just start building this thing right away. It's very... it's not hard, but it's the same exact thing as my water door. So let's just start building this thing. Alright guys, so for this build we're going to need a 12 by 4 spacing, and we're going to have to dig down at least 5. Now the first whole half of this build is going to be the same exact thing as the water door. You might be wondering why I'm doing this. It's because in case people never see the other one, I don't feel like just putting an add-on and making people watch 2 videos just for one. So once you've gotten your 4 by 12 spacing and your 5 dug down, we're going to come to the bottom left hand side and we're going to count over 3 blocks. So 1, 2, and 3. Put a sticky piston here with a block on top of it. A block down to the right with a repeater coming out of the block set to 1 tick delay. Put a block up in front of your repeater on 1 tick delay. We can delete this one, it's not needed, but you can leave it there. Put dust on top of it. Put a block up next to the dust with dust on top of that. Next we're going to put a half slab here with dust on it, and then a block here with dust on it. This is a little bit of a difference right here. Next, we're going to swing to the backhand side, and we're going to put 3 sticky pistons all along these blocks facing upwards. So 1, 2, and 3, like that. And then we're going to put 1 more sticky piston right on top of this one for that double piston extender in the middle. Next, we're going to put some blocks of choice on top there. I recommend stone or anything that does not burn. Don't use wood. Don't use wool. Use stuff that does not burn because lava burns stuff. Next, we're going to swing back down here to our monostable circuit, and we're going to come 1 more block out with dust on top of it. And we're going to just put a button right here for now, and then when we click this button, these 2 should extend up, letting go of the block. So we click the button, and as you can see, it let go of the block. If yours is not doing that, then you did something wrong. Now you can leave the button here, but we're going to delete it later, but you can just leave it there for now. So now let's put our 3x3 frame in right now. So what we're going to do is literally just come out 1 more, go up 4 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, come over 4 more, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then come down 4 like that, making a 3x3 spacing. Next, what we're going to do is delete these 2 top blocks right here because that's where our lava is going to be going. Of course, we're not going to put it in now. We're going to put that in last. And then these 2 bottom blocks, we're going to have to leave those there. So it looks something like this. Next, what we're going to do is swing back to this side, come a block up from this dust next to this sticky piston, putting dust on top of it. This will make a kind of V-shape looking of dust. Then we're going to come 1 more block out from the dust with a repeater on 3 ticks delay. Put a block in front of your 3 tick delay repeater with dust on top of it. If you see my water door, you can see where we're going with this. Next, we're going to come around the sides of this sticky piston, putting dust on both these blocks like that. Then we're going to come 1 more block out, put a repeater on 3 ticks delay with a block in front of it and dust on top of the block. Now we're going to put in our sticky pistons around our frame. So what you have to do now is just put 3 blocks on top of this dust. So 1, 2, 3, and put your sticky pistons in facing towards your wall. Then delete these and do the same thing on this side. 1, 2, 3, not like that. Then put your sticky pistons facing in towards your wall. Delete these blocks. And then up here, we're going to do the same thing. 1, 2, 3, and then come over 2. 1, 2, delete these 2. Put your sticky pistons facing down towards your ceiling. Like that. So now we got all our sticky pistons in. So now this is where we're going to make a ladder of half slabs. If you have seen my 3x3 water door, I kind of go over a little bit more about it. But these things are not hard to do, guys. So what we're going to do is put a half slab right above the dust. Then we're going to come over 1 and then down 1. Delete these 2 and put dust on top of your half slab. And then on top, the top part of this piston, we're going to put a half slab like this. Do not put a half slab here. Put it right here. And then put dust down on top of it. And then do the same thing we did down here. Up 1, over 1, down 1. Put dust, then put a half slab on the top part of this piston right here. Now we're going to do the same thing on this side. Up 1, over 1, down 1, delete these 2, put dust, put the half slab on the top part of the piston with dust on it. Up one, over one, down one. Delete these two. Put dust. Then put a half slab with dust on this one like so. Next, we're going to come up to the top area up here, and we're going to put these 3 blocks back. I should have left them there. And we're going to put dust all along these blocks. And then coming out of this side, we're going to put a stone block here, or any block that doesn't burn. This stuff will burn. So we got to put a stone block here with a repeater going into these blocks set to 1 tick delay. Put a sticky piston up behind it with a block on top of it. You can use wool here. It won't burn this block. And then we're going to put a half slab behind it with dust. But this tends to get broken when I bring the ladder up to here, because now we got to connect this ladder to this dust right here. So do the same thing again from down here. Up one, over one, down one. Dust. Up one, over one, down one. Dust. And then up one, over one, down one. Delete these two. Put dust. And then just put this one back. There we go. So that pretty much is what your water door should look like right now, except your water door will have something else over here. But this is actually, we're going to delete this part right here. We're putting something completely new in this part. So now what we're going to do is hook in our double extender right here. So swing back over here. And right here, we're going to make a whole nother mechanism right here for our double extender to work. So let's take out, I should have had blue wool out, but I'm going to be using blue wool for my double extension circuit. So right here where our double pistons are, we're going to put a block on the bottom piston with a torch on top of it. And then a block of choice on top of the torch, because you will be able to see it. Now, of course, this is up and it should not look like this, but this will get fixed when we get over to the next part. Next, what we're going to do is come down a block next to our block with the torch on it. Not like that, wow. And we're going to put a repeater going into it set to 1 tick delay. Put a block behind that with dust. These two will connect. You do not want these connecting, so what you have to do is put a block right above it, disconnecting them. Next, we're going to put a block right in front of this dust. And then a block right in front of this dust like that, right over the button. Like I said, we're going to be deleting that button, so. And then right on top of this block that's right on the block that is above the button block, put a torch on the inside, which will make this extend out. See, now it's back in its rightful place. That's why I said don't worry about it. It will fix itself. Now, if yours is not fixed and it still looks derpy, like let's say if I put this back, if yours still looks like this, all you have to do is delete the torch and put the torch back. And it will fix itself. That's all you have to do is just delete that torch and put it back, and it will fix itself. Next, what we're going to do is where the button is. Now we can just delete this button. We can't have that there anymore. Then coming out of the block that had the button on, we're going to put a 4 tick delay repeater. Put a block in front of it. Dust on top of the block. And then we're going to come 2 blocks out from the block that's above this torch. So 1, 2. Actually, 3. Come out 3 blocks. Then delete these 2 and put a sticky piston facing this way. Like that. Then right underneath the sticky piston, we're going to put a block, and then coming out of this block that has the torch on it, we're going to put another repeater, set it to 4 ticks delay. Put a block in front of the 4 tick with dust on top of it, a block next to the dust, and a torch coming off the block, which will extend our sticky piston out. So now our double piston should be working. So if we come back over here to this block with the dust on it, that's next to our monostable circuit, and put a button here and click it, our double piston goes up. Our double piston goes down. So if yours is not doing that, if yours is not going up and then going back down, you did something wrong and you're going to have to go back and fix it. So now we have to make it so we can get our lava in here. So all we have to do is literally just put blocks right around this, put a half slab on top of the piston, and then put a block here and lava will go there. But don't put it in yet. Just don't put it in yet. And then right here, we're going to put a half slab. So go 2 blocks up, delete this one, and put a half slab down like that with dust on top of it. These 2 will connect. You do not want this to happen. So put a block right here to disconnect those 2. And then just put blocks around the circle, because this is where we're going to be putting our lava. Now on top of this block that we just put to cut the circuit right here, we're going to put a repeater set to 1 tick delay. Then we're going to put a block on top next to the repeater. And this is where we're going to need our lever. Now you can put your lever wherever you want. I mean, you can put it on its side over here. You can put it up here. What I like to do though is put it underneath the block and then switch it on, because you want this repeater on at all times. Now coming off the top over here where this dust is, we're going to come up a block next to the dust. And then off this block, we're going to put a sticky piston facing downwards with a block on in front of it like that. So now when I click the button, this should stay open forever. So if I come back over here, click the button, that should stay open forever, but we do not want that to stay open forever. So to stop that from staying open forever, what we're gonna do is swing back over here to where the second to top half slab is, and we're just gonna come over a block. Now use stone here, because stone, it will burn. It will burn. Trust me, it will burn. So use stone or anything that doesn't burn and just bring it all the way down to where our sticky piston is. Come a block up here. Now you can use wool, it won't burn anymore. And put dust here, and then put a bunch of repeaters coming off the stone from this part with dust on it, and set them all to 4 ticks delay. Like that. So now when I click the button, this will just stay open for a short period of time, and then we'll retract. So if I click the button, as you can see, it will stay open for a short period of time, and then once it gets there, it will go back in. Alright guys, so now all we have to do is start adding our lava in. So make sure your door is in the open position. As you can see there, the lava can't get out from these sides. So now all we have to do is take out our lava bucket and put lava on this side. Make sure it does not run. Make sure you have your half slab and everything there so it doesn't run. And then over here, do the same thing. Do not click the button yet. We are not done. So next what we're gonna have to do is put some blocks right here. Swing back to this side. Put some blocks here. Then down here, put some blocks right here. And then put some blocks right here. Now you should be done, but do not click anything again yet. Just to be on the safe side, in case it runs, just come out one more like this with half slabs from your piston area, and just wrap this around just for now. Just for now, we want to make sure it does not ruin anything, because if you did something wrong, I don't want you guys to have to deal with lava, and because lava is annoying to get rid of. So just do this for now, just to make sure everything is working. So now we can go down here and click this button right here. As you can see, the lava door closes. So far the closing mechanism is fine, but the part where the lava usually messes up is in the opening mechanism. So now I'm going to click the opening, and hopefully everything works fine. So here we go. Oop. And it closed absolutely fine. So everything's done. We know it's working fine. So now we can delete these half slabs. Those are not needed anymore. That was just to make sure the lava does not run anywhere. So now let's put in the input block so you guys can make it a lot easier for you to get to the block. So where we have the button right here, I'd like to just delete that button, put a repeater going into the block, and then here is your input block right here. So anything going to this block, let's just get rid of this. Anything going to this block will make it work. So if I put a repeater going into the block and just bring, dust all the way over here with a block here and a button, if I click it over here, it works. Now let's say we want a button on both sides. Just come over here. Now you cannot put dust here. Do not put dust here. You always have to have a repeater going into the block this way because of this repeater right here. So I just put a repeater there, bring the dust down over here. Say we want a button on this side. Put it here, click the button, and it opens up. So now all you literally have to do is just fill it in, which I don't think I need to show you guys how to do that. But there you guys go. That is how you build my 3x3 lava door. If you enjoyed this video, please leave it a like and subscribe to stay tuned with my newest videos. All right, guys, let me just close it one more time. Where's the button? There we go. Ah. And I like to usually decorate it with some chiseled stone and all that good stuff. But here you go, guys. All right, guys. Peace.